Good morning, East Harrison Street community. Praying all is well with you this week. And hey, we want to talk about sticking to it. Sticking to it. Here's a little story about Eoin Colquhoun. He was running in the qualifying heat in the World Indoor Track Championship in Indianapolis, Indiana. Eoin was the reigning world record holder at the 1500 meter, and he was favored to win this race. With 2.5 laps left to run, he was tripped and he fell really hard. Eoin, with great effort, gets back up and he takes off, and he manages to catch up with the leader pack. Within 20 yards to go, he was in third place, which would have put him in the final race. He would have qualified. Eoin looked over his left shoulder, and he looks and there's nobody there. So he eases up just before he gets to the finish line. But he didn't look over his right shoulder. And as the runner passes him by with a yard left to go to the finish line, Eoin finishes fourth, which put him out of the final. Eoin took his focus off of the finish line and put his focus somewhere else. He was distracted just for a few seconds. And Paul says in 2 Timothy 4:7, I have fought the good fight. I have finished the race. I have kept the faith. Paul, he remained faithful to God in the gospel message despite the opposition. He also encouraged Timothy to follow his example and fight that good fight. Complete the race. Paul's use of the athletic imagery seems to suggest that he expects to pass away soon. Even in such dire circumstances, Paul considers himself victorious because he has remained faithful to God. So we need to remain focused on the race that God has for you. God has a plan for you. You're running a race. Stay focused. Don't let others around you distract you and keep you from running your race that He has set before you. So today's Wednesday's Words of Wisdom. Stay focused. Don't be distracted. Have a great week.